your derailleur itself, it has a little lever over here on the side of it that you can flip forward. See it back here?
Okay.
If you flip that down and around, that takes the spring tension off of this, so it'll make it much easier to get your wheel in and out without this being so stout. It's got a clutch on it, and when it's flipped up like that, when you're riding, the spring is super strong, so it's hard to get your wheel past that. So you flip the clutch off. Now this moves real easy. All right, so we go to take it off. You just need an Allen wrench, and it's unthreading it on this other side, and it's basically just putting your Allen wrench in there and threading it. It's just one big bolt. So there we go.
I need one of those Allen wrench things.
I sell this.
Yeah.
You got it out there. So, all right, you got that loose. Now it's going to be basically you're pulling the axle out. It's just this big rod, and this is called through axle. That's what holds the wheel up in there. That's your quick release. All right, so now we're ready to take the wheel out. Since we unhooked that little clutch on there, we can just pull the derailleur back and kind of pull the wheel out. And then when you get ready to reintroduce it in there, the sprockets are just going right here in between the chains, back up to there. So let's take this apart. So that's kind of taking the wheel out.
So you pulled the brake out of that little thingy,
It
right?
just all comes right out together. Yep.
Okay.
Basically, as soon as this rod is taken out, the wheel's coming out.
Okay.
So we get ready to take this wheel off to put a new tube in. The tire sticks to the side of the rim pretty good when it's been aired up on there for a while. It's kind of stuck on the bead. So you kind of have to, with your thumbs, push the tire. See how that moved over?
Yeah.
So you're just kind of working the tire over first. That's going to make it, you can see how much looser it's getting since I'm popping it off of that taller section of the rim.
Right.
So now we got this one side of the tire off. We'll use our tire lever.
I have one of those.
So we'll get this underneath just the one edge of the tire. Normally, you can kind of just start sliding it around, but if it was tight, this little hook side on the other end of the tire lever is designed to kind of hold onto a spoke, and then you can use a second one to help get a little bit bigger bite on. This one's going to be loose enough that now that I got it, I'm just going to be able to slide it around.
So I actually need a new tire, don't I?
No.
Oh, I
that
don't?
little tiny hole won't cause any issues.
Oh, okay.
Unless something just goes in it again, but the likelihood of that is very small. That's that hole was open when that piece of flint was in it.
Yeah.
But when there's nothing in it,
It'll close it.
Yeah.
So you're undoing the...
This one has a little nut on it. The new tube won't. This was just the factory one. This is probably a Schwalbe tube. Oh, it's a specialized tube. Yeah, it just came with a threaded valve.
Do you have a specialized we're going back with or something?
No, this is going to be just a regular tube.
Okay, but it doesn't matter?
Yeah, it won't matter. Okay. All right, so I want to go ahead and take this tire totally off because when you're getting ready to put a new tube in, you really want to feel the inside of the tire and just make sure there's nothing else still stuck in there. We were pretty confident that that piece of flint that we pulled out, hey, that piece of flint we pulled out was it, but still, we want to feel on the inside of the tire. You're just kind of lightly dragging your fingers, and if you feel anything, it's smooth on the inside of the tire. So if you feel anything, you just need to stop and investigate it. But you're kind of feeling around for like a little thorn. It'll be something that snags on your finger, and you're like, oh, what was that? And if you felt it snag on your finger, then it's gonna pop the tube.
Okay.
So this looks good. I bet it was
Do you do that every time you
Every time,
change?
yeah. And so as I'm feeling on the inside, I'm also inspecting the outside, and if I see something there, I'm gonna go ahead and flick it out. Even though that might not be the culprit of the flat, that could be a future little piece that gets worked down in there.
Yeah.
So as you're kind of feeling on the inside, you're just physically looking if there's a thorn or a piece of glass, and when you get to it, not that there's one here, but you're just kind of squeezing the tire, and that little piece usually will fall out.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
and sometimes if it's really stuck down in there, you're grabbing something sharp to kind of pry it out of there.
Oh, so tweezers would be good to have,
Yeah,
huh?
I usually use, most of the time, I'm using just a spoke that's a little bit sharp, and I'm just kind of flicking the little pieces out that are in there, but this looks good. So yeah, see how there's like a little piece right there?
Ah.
This just kind of flicks it out of there so it's not a future flat.
Give him a minute. He's doing a tutorial on flat.
All right, this looks good. That big piece of flint that we pulled out of there,
Yeah.
that was it.
That was it.
All right, so we get ready to put our new tube in.
And
We
I
checked
heard
our
it
tire.
too. So that's a good reason not to wear ear pods. Like I heard something was going on.
Yeah.
I couldn't tell what. So, okay, so you're taking out the new one. You like add a little air to it?
A little air. So it's kind of holding its shape, but it's not growing in size yet.
I have like a hand pump thingy.
And you can do it with that
So you
too.
can do it that, okay.
We're gonna line it up with the label on the tire that just looks the most pro, but then it gives you, oh, see how it's lined up? That's how it's lined up on the front. The
Yeah.
label's lined up with the valve.
Yeah.
That just looks aesthetically nicer, but then it gives you, if you're trying to find the culprit of a slow leak, you know where the tube was in relationship to the tire, so it narrows where you have to search on the tire, because you know the tube was where it was on the tire. So if the hole was opposite the valve, then you go, it's something over here, and you're not having to search the whole tire. It just narrows down where you have to search.
I didn't quite
When you're
follow
trying-
that.
When you line the valve up with the label,
Right.
you know where the tube was on the tire. So when you air up your tube and you find the hole, you're like, it narrows down where
Are
to
you
search
saying
on
you're
the
going
tire.
to air up that?
No,
Oh.
you can, but we already found the hole.
Okay, okay.
Yep.
Oh, if I didn't know where the hole was.
If you didn't know where it was and you're trying to find the culprit, it's like a slow leak.
Okay.
All right, so we're making sure that our rim strip looks good, and it looks great. It's covering up everything. If it didn't look good, it would be shifted off, exposing those little holes underneath.
Oh, okay.
So, all right.
So we got
Put
that
this
in the
on, so we
middle.
got our valve. We're just
In the
putting
middle?
it through there.
Okay.
And then we're just gonna put one side of the tire on. And usually you can almost do this by hand. So you got, the one side is on. And so now I'm gonna start putting the other side on, but I need to move this tube over first. So we got the one side on. Now I'm actually gonna take and just kind of grab the tube and move it over. So see where it's kind of hanging out right
Yeah.
here? I want that to be over the rim.
Right.
So I'm just kind of going like this. And
Oh,
you can
before
see
you
how-
try to push
yeah,
it
see
in.
how the tube shifted over?
Oh,
It got
okay.
on top of the rim.
Yeah.
Now we can do this other side.
Okay. You don't need the tool for that?
Usually you don't. Sometimes you'll need it right at the end. So, all right. So you get to this last little part. That's where you'll kind of use the tool to help pry it on.
Right.
But if you just kind of move that tire over like we did in the very beginning, if you just kind of move it towards the middle,
Right.
that will make it loose enough fitting
Oh,
that
okay.
you don't need the tool.
Oh, there we go. Wow,
You
okay.
just have to move that tire over. Now we're gonna air it up a little bit and just make sure that it's not coming off anywhere.
Oh, before you even put it on the bike.
Before you just air it up a little bit. So see how it's not quite popped out right there where the line's not out?
Yeah.
That'll pop out, but we wanna make sure it's not coming off anywhere, kind of opposite of that. Yeah, it's got a little section right here that's gonna pop out. So now we're gonna air it up a little more. This was just a little bit of air just to make sure it looked like it was mounting properly.
Okay.
There we go.
Yeah, that came out.
Yep, that's it. And let's
So
see.
if I'm by myself pumping air with a hand pump, how am I holding it? Like between my legs or something?
Yeah, usually if you're
Oh.
so I would, if you were gonna pump it up, I mean I would just lean it up against something.
Oh, okay.
And use your pump.
Okay.
But it's easier, especially because you probably don't have a repair stand on the side of the road. It's much easier to get this all aired up and done and then just reinstall it and be done and not have it on there flat and be trying to air it up.
Right. Okay.
How much air pressure do you like to ride in your tires?
60.
60. Okay.
Oh, I guess I should have a little gauge with me when I'm...
So if you were out
In
on
the
a bike
wild.
ride and you had a flat tire, it's not as crucial to get it aired up to the exact pressure because usually you're just fixing it so you can finish your ride.
Okay.
So I would air it up to about the same hardness as your other tire that's not flat.
And not worry about it. Okay. So I don't need to carry a thing.
You just kind of be like, all right, these feel the same. So,
Right.
And then you're good enough for that ride. And then before you ride the next time, you're actually putting the floor pump on it and getting it to the exact pressure.
Okay.
All right, so we get ready to put our wheel back in. Remember, the sprockets go just in between the chains here. So we kind of bring our wheel back up in here. So I'm gonna pull this chain down, so I'm in between the chains. And then if you grab right here on the derailleur, you can kind of pull that back. See how that worked?
Yeah.
And now I can put the chain on there, and now this goes just right up in there.
Oh man, that looks scary.
It really is pretty easy.
Okay.
And then your through axle is just going back through.
Is this something I need to check, like to make sure that this is tight or something?
You know, it's not a bad idea to check it from time to time.
Okay, just like by tightening that?
Uh-huh. Just make sure it's...
How do you know it went through all the way?
You can feel it threading in.
Oh.
It's threading into the side. And it's kind of pulling everything together. It's big threads, so it threads pretty good. And then it's
How tight?
just like tight, but not death tight and not loose. So just like past snug, so tight.
Okay.
Yep.
And then do you have to do that thingy up here
And
again,
then we'll
that
put
lever?
that back. So our chain just kind of came
Oh,
off
it
when we were messing
did.
with it.
Oh,
So we're
no,
just going
okay.
to pedal that back on.
Okay. Just do that.
There we go.
right.
And then yeah, put this little clutch back up to a clutch position and it's good to go.
Look at that.
I'm going to wipe your chain down and it should be ready to go.
So is the front the same, but I don't have to deal with the chain?
Yes. Yes.
So the same
So you
tool?
just need to carry an Allen wrench.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. There you are,
Yes.
Jason.
There you go.
Thank you.
Yeah.